Hello everyone, StarZJ here. It's time to tip the scales of another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. In our last video, we have uncovered the Spirit Eater mechanic. Okay, so I fought off Oku's army of spirits, but it seems to have turned into an entire, it turned its own dangerous. Right. Now I've got this thing called Spirit Energy. I want to actually reduce this thing down to nothing, but looks like I can't alter this part of the menu. So I guess it's going to stay here. Hopefully I can keep an eye on it. Anyway, the Spirit Eater mechanic. It's the thing about Master Betrayer that some people complain about. A lot other people are like, you know, great mechanic and stuff, great things, but honestly, it can be ignored. Okay, but there are some underlying issues with the Spirit Eater mechanic. Right. So first of all, you got to think with Spirit Energy. It starts at 98, but as time goes on, it reduces itself. I think it reduces itself by 2 points every hour. Every in-game hour. So, right now it's sitting at 98%, which is which, to me, I don't find good. But there are ways to reduce the amount of decay. And that's also where the time mechanic comes into place. When you rest for 8 hours, it does reduce it can reduce your spirit energy a lot. So, yeah, you gotta just watch out for those kinds of things.
Step up to the fight.
Yeah, so
Bring them down.
That's just the thing about the spirit mechanics. But it doesn't bother me too much as it decays because I keep pausing the game. So as I pause the game, time doesn't move. The skills don't decay. The spirit bar doesn't decay. As I'm leveling up, it also doesn't decay. So one thing I can do is just sit around and just make sure everything works. Great. Don't know what to give. What do you recommend? Oh, combat casting. Why not? That's all I can really do. And yeah. Well, no, disintegrate's pretty good. Yeah, I can't. Greater fire burst. Why not? I think I was mentioning something about level 2. Level 2 spells suck. That's right. That's what I was mentioning about. How much level 2 spells suck. Here we are. Yeah, so Spirit Eater mechanic isn't too much of a problem, but it can be reduced, which I'll get into after I talk to the witches about it, because they have more answers on how to solve this problem. I think that's suitable.
I say yes.
Alrighty then, let's go. And the reason, and I spared Oku.
We underestimated your might. A whole host of angry spirits were no match for your wrath. While I will honor my oath to help you, do not forget that other spirits may resent you for the pain you caused them.
I apologize for whatever harm I may have caused your kin.
Apologize? You should not apologize for defending yourself. Your hunger, if left unchecked, will consume every spirit of Rashomon. We felt we had no choice but to kill you.
I will control this curse.
A noble promise, little one. If only determination were enough.
Worked for Frisk. Yeah. You can change yourself to whatever you want. Now you're a tinier bear. Okay, so the fun part about Oku is that you've got a freaking bear on your team. That's right, yes. A freaking bear.
To me, my eyes.
All right.
Yes.
So if you're lacking in strength, he's your fighter.
Yes. What do you want?
Yeah. So if you're lacking in strength, he's your fighter. There, all right. Just gonna do something quickly here. Yep. Oh, and suppress. All right. So he doesn't level up traditionally. Every time he levels up, he just levels up. He just gains skill points. Like, yeah, he gains levels, but he doesn't gain skill points or anything. So there is that to look forward to. I'll explain the spirit abilities after this scene. There's a lot to go through with the Spirit Eater stuff. Okay, as you can see, he can't. His claws and hide will gain stronger as he gains levels. He's also capable of wearing amulets and rings. Okay, amulets. I know rings, but yeah. because he's already a god. He's just relearning he's relearning his godliness.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So, cutscene then, never mind, no cutscene. So anyway, the point is that, the Spirit Eater mechanic is, like this. You start off with 2 abilities, Devour Spirit and Suppress. You also start with Provoke Spirits, but you'll find outside the gates of Mawson's here, you'll find the, find Wandering Spirits outside of Mawson's here. They're essentially what the, they're your food if you can spare them.
Yes.
Like, sorry, yeah. Or what you can do is use the yeah, you can provoke the spirits. Yeah,
Yes.
provoke the spirits, or devour them as they attack you. But you know, this will reduce the amount of wildlife in the area, like hunting buffalo back in the times of the Old West. So it's only a temporary measure. There's also suppress. The more spirits you're surrounded by, so let's say if I'm Gan here, the more spirits you're surrounded by, let's go with summon creature.
Yes.
Can you summon anything? No, you can't. Can you summon anything? What about you? Oh, okay, it's a raised dead spell. Cool. I actually don't really know anything. So what Gan's abilities have, they're actually pretty good for your Spirit Eater abilities. I think Oku also counts as a spirit. So what you can do is if you need to, you hit suppress. You hit suppress on a spirit. It recharges your energy by 10 points, plus 2 for any spirit nearby. And then, you know, but you can only use it once per day. And I can bring it back. Never mind, the Spirit Eater mechanic is going to be a cakewalk.
Yes.
What it also does is reduces your craving. Now, craving is an important
Yes.
is also an important thing to keep in mind.
You'll follow me.
Alright? If you have a high craving, you drain more spirit energy per hour. So you start here, that drains 2 per hour. If you get your craving down to 0, it only drains 1 per hour. If you get it up to the max, I think it drains like, 8 per hour. So every time you travel, you're going to be starving. As you lose spirit energy, you get weaknesses. You get vulnerabilities, you lose 1 stat and everything. You lose even more. You take more damage. As you get even more hungry, you take even more damage. You become more vulnerable to everything. And at stage 5, it's essentially like, 1%. You're 90%, you're on death's door, you're gonna die. And stage 6 is you're dead. But there is an ability here that also, if you're at death's door, if you're at stage 4, or worse, yeah, so if it's stage 4 or 5, you satiate. It costs some of your experience points, so it costs a bit of your soul, but it brings you back to full energy. I've never had this happen to me though. Then again, I never really got up to the high. I never actually played as a bad guy in this, and I'm not going to because it's an afterthought. Bad guys are not very well done in this game. You don't want to play the path of evil. It's like in any other game. You don't want to play the path of evil. Like in New Vegas, you don't want to be evil. You don't really want to work for the Legion. Or in Fallout 1, you don't really want to shoot up the entire town. You want to keep the town alive. Abomination! I warned you, Shiva! I smell the wrongness upon her at the theatre! Tell me the truth, foreigner. Did you know what you were when we came into our city? I felt a hunger. No, I still don't. You are a spirit eater, an abomination, an affront to the spirits of the gods! You are a monster out of ancient tales! Geez, someone give her a chill pill. I swore an oath. Oh, by the way, and every time you go into a conversation, the spirit bar pauses. The mod is actually the mod I've got, the makeover, it's also supposed to pause it if you stand still long enough. So if you wait, you don't lose spirit energy when you go from dawn to dusk. I swore an oath to another with this affliction, one who spared me his hunger and sought my help in ending the curse of the Spirit Eater. And what more do you remember, God of Bears? His face? His name? Your memories have fled like birds before a storm. Don't insult my ally. I remember the prayers of a dockside girl before she donned her mask. I remember how she begged the spirits to make her pretty, so that the sailors might whistle at her, might even pay her for the company. Oh, snap! Oh, snap, man! You got snapped! Lies! Shiva! These are lies! This monster has taunted Lord Anku's Enough, Kazumika! Lord Oku, we meant no offense. It's not our place to question the mind of a god. How to become a spirit eater? Oh, God. The curse passed from one spirit eater to the next, but no spirit eater has been seen in over 100 years. Beyond that, we know little. Those who kissed the secret are many years dead. What's a spirit eater? We know little of them. No spirit eater has walked Rashomon in living memory. There were monsters, devourers of spirits and souls, bogeymen in children's tale. Some were men, some women, some were even children. Wherever they walked, they hungered and fed, and the land died. No matter their intentions, all spirit eaters ended the same. Their hunger turned in upon themselves, and they were destroyed, utterly consumed. The hunger with me can be controlled? Perhaps, if children's stories were to be believed, your hunger can be directed, but it will grow if indulged, and it will finally overwhelm you. And if you resist, the hunger will destroy you anyway. You will starve, and your own hunger will turn upon you, consuming you from within. I don't intend to devour anyone else. Is there anyone else, some kind of cure? Any hope? We have to be amongst those who have fought the kind, amongst the spirits. Oh, now you get foretelling information. The Woodman. The Woodman, huh? He's fought them, eh? Convenient. Sending to a creature that will kill me and spare yourselves the trouble. Alright, the Ashen Wood is several days away. Lived by a witch named Delanka. She's a hard-bitten woman distrustful of foreigners. Sounds like some other witches I know. Virtuous and wise, you mean? In a country of scheming hags, jealous spirits, and monsters like yourself, mercy and naivety are luxuries, bought with the lives of those we protect. Magda's been released. Good. And I gain a level. Hooray! Well, this is mostly just going to be me wandering around before I do anything else. But yeah, so I'm a spirit eater. I eat spirits, but it can be contained, and essentially what the satiate mechanic does is that it essentially makes the game playable. If you can indulge in the spirit eater mechanic, or you can completely ignore it by satiating yourself and reducing the craving. But you know, don't leave the game running for too long. It's important I talk to Magda, because she's got stuff for me. Pipe down, you rogues, and give some thanks to the woman who saved our lives. Alas! Oh, thanks are all we have to give for the cruel-hearted dwarf hordes, our meager profits. Aye, and squanders our earnings to on-love portions, to steal the heart of sweet Wallace. Honestly, milady, it's like chasing a pack of dockside waifs with a broomstick, and that's when we're not trying to put on a play. You all seem to be a jolly mood, considering one of your number is dead. We're actors, milady. You mustn't take offence. A smiling face is a mask, to be donned or discarded at will. Foreshadowing! Sorry. If you know what's if you've played the game before, you know what it's all about. If you haven't played the game before, it's foreshadowing! Can't tell you about it though. Can't tell you about how the stuff with masks and betrayers and the wall, how they all fit in together. Seriously, they all do. Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah. Right. And the blood, huh? The blood. Perhaps you better tell me. Leanna comes from that shadow door, covered in blood. And not a drop of it hers. The red robe lady. Both went for some sort of mission, and that's the red lady was good for. Probably behind the doors of that room. I think that may be my blood. Some mad vivisectionist. Shelter and the likes. What else do you know about her? Her face was like Leanna, so much I thought they were sisters, and her head was all covered with runes. Just like Sophia. Who's from the academy, huh? Maybe she was in the academy. Ah. I'm certain they know I was watching. Saw her a second time, and the two of them disappeared, and the third time? That's for the wizard came. Alright. How would I get inside the secret room? All you need is the key, and I have it right here. Leanna, press it in my hand, told me to keep it safe. Here's the key. Where is the secret room? Ah, so it's in the Shadow Theatre. Right, so there's all this stuff here going on. Do you sell any hats or masks? And she has a store. So if I need to sell stuff like a brown dragon shield or this adamantine heavy shield, or this grey robe of the Archmagi, or these hide boots. Leanna's key is actually a very important thing I want to actually use. Because it allows me to, oh, nymph cloak. Sorry, distracted again. Screw the previous cloak. You're gonna have that, and I think charisma's actually. She could use the charisma. Bone dancer's ring. Yeah, what's oh, that's right. That's providing the deflection bonus. But yes, charisma's important for a cleric.
Say yes.
Don't care what. I could use a tragedian though. It's better than a greater mask of persuasion. I'll take it. And it casts crush and despair. But it increases a whole lot of stuff.
Yes.
And I guess you can go for charisma bonus. Oh yes, it does give you a charisma bonus. Cool.
Yes.
Right, sorry.
What do you want?
Just this is how I organise stuff. But yeah, spirit eater mechanic. It can be reduced. It can be ignored. So if you're worried about dying from the spirit from not having enough spirits, that's okay. You can delay it for a very long time. And you can talk. I was going to talk to her again. Might I suggest a theme? It might lighten the mood in this dank place. Let some dreams air. I suggest a grand performance, a drama, the dream walker of Rashomon, a wild, unpredictable, breathtakingly handsome spirit who wanders the land and the dreams of its people, especially the daughters of farmers in their full throes of their womanhood. I think you got everything right for breathtakingly handsome. Well, if that's a play I wouldn't mind seeing. Even Magda agrees, huh? What your friend suggests might be a play of meat on its bone. Indeed, but not the paltry fare we provide. But one must ask why the Dreamwalker walks. There needs to be some motivation, some purpose to his movements. Why, adventure, of course. The thrill of an open road and an open mind is always a lure. Many tales to start with a little more. No, on the surface, such a motivation might work, but we strive for something deeper at the Vale. We may seem to be a place of surface appearances, but there's always something else at work. Foreshadowing! Why would the Dreamwalker walk the lands of Rashomon? Surely one with the ability to walk with the dreams of others would choose somewhere else. Perhaps instead, he runs from something! It's getting close to home, isn't it? Runs? A hero such as he? Jeez, this is meant to be a play about you, and he's played that play against you! Come now, you've already lost me as an audience member, do not lose more. I'm intrigued. We need something to add to the drama. Well then, let's say he's an exile, of course, forced to wander the land. Ah, sowing chaos, perhaps. Living a life of whim and fantasy, but why? He does not seem to be a being without choices. Why would he choose that? The chaos around him might be him rebelling against routine, order, and stability. But what symbolizes such an order? Cities. Chaos and another motivation, I think. No, but he also finds a comfort there, something closer, or will be more structured than a town, more confining, or seemingly so. Oh, jeez. Man, she's good. No, I think a call for something more intimate would be called for. Ah, now that we are back. Gan. You're screwed. Intimacy that perhaps a family or another could provide. Yes, our hero perhaps runs from that, yet in sound aside, seeks it out at well. Are you alright, Gan? You look uncomfortable. Why prey upon the dreams of others? Is he alone? Is that why he wanders? So many mysteries. Trying to suggest a play to liven up things around here, and already you have murdered my idea. Where is he amusing in such a play as you suggest? Indeed, perhaps it's not amusing at all. Caricatures provide amusement, but the paintings have layers, and this Dreamwalker feels more like a painting to me. See? That's a play that Gan suggested, and she turned it right around and read his mind. Snap. she's good. Man, everyone's good here. Damn. Yeah. Okay, and can you tell me anything else about Leanna? She looked old. Okay. And the red lady? Yeah. What kind of plays do you perform here? Comedies, merchants for red with follies, sometimes a vessel writes something original. Thought of her in a love scene. Right. If only our sweet Magda was half as generous of her own bed. You're generous enough for 5 of us, you lesser rogue. Now that's actually, yeah, that troupe of players of theatre performance is pretty good. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to quickly throw this an armor enchantment on this thing. There we go. 3,000 gold well spent. So I can go to the Shadow Plane. So let's see, a whole lot of quests were resolved. So before I go any further though, let's go check out this haunted furnace in the Shadow Plane. But I think that'll be for another time. Actually no, I should check out the secret room. In fact, I'll check how much time I have left before I do anything like that. Ooh, okay, yeah. I'll check out the secret room then. So I think the secret room is also important to look at. Yes, a lot of stuff is getting done. Act 2 is where it all really opens up. This room is a nexus of portals, although the energy seemed to flow through the golem there. Interesting. I was not aware of this place, but someone has taken great pains to build a secret passageway amongst the planes. Be careful. At times, portals can be used for disposing of unwanted visitors, and I sense some of these portals have been purposely sealed. Smell that? There is blood on the floor. The trail leads to one of the portals. Yeah, so, the thing about this place is that it's a secret room full of, like, Act 2 is where it all opens up. Act 1 wants you to explore the city, do a few things, you go to defeat the army spirits at the end. Act 2, you get extra locations to go to. And then also you got these, mysterious portals all set up here. For example, this one says incoming visitors, containment, disposal, and outgoing. So if you're going to use a portal system, you use this one to go through. You come out this way, and that's a containment room, and that's where you dispose of stuff. Now, what better place to dispose of stuff than some other place? Before I do that, let's have Kaji made useless.
I say yes.
Kaji's now been made useless. And I triggered a trap there, but I'm immune to slow because I have freedom of movement. However, I'm not immune to physical damage. Of course, naturally. And I can go grab some books, because, you know, they're available. Have Sophia check out these new items. Hey, another Grey Robe of the Archmage. And Remembrance, the quarterstaff.
What do you want?
An expensive wreck I could just sell. Seriously, that is a stupid weapon to have. Okay, Keeper of Doors. Can you offer any insight to this creature? Its animating spirit is all but depleted. You could probably use your unique abilities to breathe life into it. Can it speak? Oh, I'm gonna leave it alone for a second because the thing that gets it moving is a spirit. Is a brilliant spirit essence. But I'm not gonna want to. Actually, it's any spirit essence really, but I don't want to spend it. Touch the golem. So what I can do is I can go in here and I can restore the spirit. But that's what I'm gonna do. Make a fist, plunge it in. A small round object, it's a desiccated heart, it's a spirit core, eh? But the problem is I don't want to actually use the I don't want to use it right now. So I'm gonna channel some of my spirit into it. So that's what you can do. You can channel your spirit into it. Costs a bit of your energy, but it can work. And the golem moves. The land clay, whatever. Visitors are waiting at the first door. Oh, who are they? They are couriers. They have been waiting for some time. Was I conscious? No, your voice made no words, only mutterings and moans. So I was knocked out by a bunch of rocks, because everyone died. Unknown, they are voices, hissing, whining, flattering. Ah. Cool. So this golem is made to be blind to all other distractions. Its hearing, however, is left intact, so it can maybe receive orders. Open the first door. So now the golem is depowered. Every time you do this, the golem depowers itself. You! We are trapped, my brothers! Snared! Please, we did what we were told! We thought you were dead! You creatures that carry me here from the Vale of Madeleine? Forgive us, good master! We were poor slaves, shackled and bound to our white lady's will! We crept across the world, tracked the scent of your blade, watched you from the shadows, in your keep, through your war, and in the emerald dark of Madeleine! Our eyes were never far! You should have come to me in peace. We are sorry, good master. Surely you must see us for the poor, stupid creatures that we are, full of fear and full of secrets that must not come to light. When the rocks smashed your bones, we saved you from death. Had we not borne you away to Leanna and her red twin, you would have ended like your comrades. Her minions, more like. They followed her blindly, like chattel, like willing slaves. I do not pity them. Then my companions are dead? Yes, dead. By now, they must be. No, not all. The dwarf are alive. Don't you remember, my brothers? He chased us and cursed us, but when we were 3 and he was 1. Yes, I distracted the dwarf, and he gave chase. While your body was unguarded, my brothers swooped in and bore you away. So, Kelgar lives? Psst, we last saw him, yes. Now, because the game doesn't save your choices from the previous campaign, unless you count the perks or whatever, then you won't know about... It doesn't know what the fate of your companions are, who was killed, who betrayed you, who betrayed what, who killed who. So you could ask about Cassavir. You could say, hey, I was in love with him all this time, but you know, probably not. Hold on. Sneezing. Alright. See any other companions? Yes, a fearsome one. He followed us in the Shadow Realm and tried to pursue and was caught by the Red Lady. Don't forget her strength, my brothers. If our pursuer is not dead, then his face has surely changed. So who'd you see that were dead? Many were wounded amongst the rocks, smashed even. We were on a mission, no time to waste. We cannot say for certain they were dead, but well, we have no time to spare your companions. Our eyes sought only for you. Leanna took the silver blade from your hand and the silver shard from your chest, and she told us to bring you to the Pharaoh to lay you in that chamber. So the thing is that in the original Master of the Betrayer, the imps were very, very cruel about saying all your companions are dead. They're dead, 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 dead. And then later on, you can actually get a proper resolution as to what happened to them from someone else who actually does know what happened. What the mods did say is that the outcome is less callous. Yeah, so they fear what was laying in the Cavern of Runes. Is there anything you don't fear, I wonder? Do not mock us! We feared more than just in the dark, more than the sense of mold in the air. Something slept in that place. We know not what it was. It reached out for us, but it did not want us. It wanted you. The 2 ladies must have known that we would be untouched. They chose their couriers well. Our nature was well known to them, wasn't it, brothers? Your nature? You look at gargoyles. We were not always such, good master. We went to the Red Lady in good faith long ago. In those days, we wore red robes too. Faces we had, freedom too. Those she took to save our lives, to keep us from the horrors sent to hunt us down. A bargain struck, new life and new faces, for servitude. Why were we being hunted? For the crime of choosing the wrong teacher, for choosing the wrong side in a war we never realized was being fought. Well, you are in the Red Wizard territory. Never realized, good master, not until the war was already lost. Yeah, so there were plans have been plans. So you can always leave. I won't harm you. The Slumbering Coven. Oh, so they went to visit the Slumbering Coven, eh? Slumbering Coven, the Circle Hags involved? Oh, and someone else leveled up. After it has a merged city. I have dreamed of such a place. Let's accompany to the city, if you'll have me. Yeah, sure, whatever. What did the Coven tell you, mistresses? Oh, after essentially Leanna owed us, we're going to tear her things and break her shiny masks. And Leanna's corpse, huh? You better sit up, don't provoke me. Ah, see? You get more experience points for using your skill check. Yeah, you get more points using the skill check rather than going into combat. Okay. I just turned this into a trivial matter again. Hello, keeper of doors. I'm gonna channel some more spirit into this guy. Where do these doors lead? So the second door leads to a storage room or prison. Anything inside? What's open the third door? Ah, it leads to the plane of fire. And where's the fourth door? Alright, so I'm gonna open up the first one. Nope, alright then. Second one. As soon as you open the door, bad guy appears. Yeah, bad guy appears. So, those gargoyles, they, yeah, those gargoyles dragged me into this place and they, had Leanna tie me down. Leanna had some sort of plan going on at the, Slumbering Coven area. Which then brought me to my capture, I think. So, in other words, I need to seek out the Slumbering Coven in their city, in their sunken city, at some point during my quest. Hence why I got the hence why I got a new journal entry there. Right, so that's one thing to consider. Alright, open one of those doors. I'm gonna open the third one. Just want to get these out of the way. You get a lesser primal fire elemental. Go, kill them all!
Bring them down.
Now I could use a fire spell on him, but I'm gonna use this. Yeah, he's a dangerous sort. He sets everything on fire. He's actually very, very dangerous. As you can see, everyone's pretty much about to die. So what I'm going to do is try and damage him enough to a certain point. Okay. Did I do it? Oh, I cast Devour Spirit. That didn't work. Alright, broadcast command, attack nearest. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is when you use Devour Spirit, what happens is that when you devour the spirit, they the energy, you get energy from it, and you get a spirit essence from it, and depending on what kind of creature you actually devour, you can get a lot more. So in this case, what just happened here is that I devoured the spirit and got a volatile spirit essence. Now I can mold it together. Oh. Well, that sucks.
Come this way.
Do I have to use it? Do I have to use the bigger one?
What do you want?
Oh, so it has to be a brilliant spirit essence. It doesn't matter, as long as I have a spirit essence, there's a certain little cheat I can do to enhance it. To enhance the numbers. Now I have a shining spirit core. And I can place it in here. And there you go. The golem has been restored to full strength. And now I have more spirit. Now I have more essences of spirit. But anyway, I think that'll be it for today. I think I've got a few things to do, like, you know, level up some people, sell some items, and then I'll head out to the Shadow Plane, where there's more stuff to do. But anyway, I've been Salazar J, and I have tipped the scales in the favour of Mulson here.
Oh,
Signing off.
this guy.